Let's say, as your people, that through you, God has provided for us this C of O. Because this paper before us is not certificate of return. But at least I can say it's a C of O for the next 4 years. Excellency, as we were coming from Abuja, we said, after God, the next person that we can pay all our gratitude to is you. I can say loudly, I did not purchase any from Your Excellency, you did it for us. Your Excellency, I did not spend a dime throughout the process of election alongside with my colleagues. All came out from you. You have fought a battle to prove to us that you love Rivers State. Your Excellency, our mission here is just to assure you and reassure that we are going to Abuja not for ourselves, but for Rivers' interest. We've tried it in 2019 till today, and no matter what cost us, Rivers' interest stands above Barimpigi, above Her Excellency Palibo Barigo, above Owe Onyeso. Your Excellency, here before us is the certificate of return for the election you and alongside people of our various senatorial districts supported for us to get. Thank you, Your Excellency. That's why we're here.
Excellency, let me say to God be the glory that our enemies have failed. God has always been with us. Yeah, everything to God. Before we set out for campaign, and ask God to protect us. All through our campaigns, we never had any incident. No accident, no nothing. Some people went out for campaigns, they have 1 or 2, 3 problems. But we have never had any problem. That tells you that God's hand is upon all of you and all of us. What I will always say, do not disappoint Rivers. For me, everything I am, Rivers State has given to me. And I want to tell you to use the opportunity to fight for the interests of Rivers State. Don't allow pecuniary interests to sway you from the interests of the state. Because you are not the most brilliant, you are not the most handsome or beautiful, but as it pleases God, you were choosing. We had made mistakes in the past where we have elected senators. When it came to the issue of interest of Rivers State, they disappointed us. I believe and I do know you will not perform that. You will not do it. I know your antecedent, but Piggy has been there. So he is the ranking senator. They may have it. You have been the deputy governor. You know what governance, what representing the people is all about. Allwell is a new person in terms of legislative, but he's been an executive member in terms of policies and the rest. If you don't depart from the people, you will be assured that you are communicating with the people. You will always be there. I want to remind you to also note all of us stood firm for a Southern president. We did it because we said the power must shift. The power has been with the North, and we feel at this time it should go to the South. And we have no regrets, we have no apologies for standing for that. And that's why I say that the APC governors are my heroes, that they came out openly to tell the world, to tell Nigeria, look, the unity of this country is paramount. We don't want Nigeria to be divided. And therefore, all of them, in fact, I was shocked when all of them came out to say, look, now we have had it for 8 years. Let it go to this way it here so we can have harmony, peace, and unity. I want to thank all of them. And also thank Nigerians for listening that, look, we are one country. This is the only country we have. And we must live harmoniously together. And the Nigerians listening to say, look, it is better for the presidency to go to the south now so that we can have, everybody will have a sense of belonging. And that is where we stand. And I want to appeal to you, when you go to Senate, talk about Nigeria, not party. Talk about Nigeria, how Nigeria will continue to be one. Support policies of government that will unite this country. And that is where we stand. And anything that will make Nigeria to be one, to continue to be one, that's where I will stand. So I want to assure you, and thank God Almighty, you've come out victorious. And also don't relent. We still have an election. Very, very important that we must produce the governor of Rivers State that will continue with all the good works we have done. Let us not go and distort it. You are part of it. Today, the world can acknowledge and attest to the fact that Rivers State is the leading state in terms of provision of infrastructure, which of course leads to the development of any country or state or economy, as the case may be. On behalf of the people of the state, I want to say congratulations. Like Dr. Baradana said, it's like a certificate of occupancy in the next 4 years. For me, legislator can be there for 20-something years, because the longer you are, the more experience you have gathered in order to represent your people. So have this at the back of your mind, that do not disappoint Rivers State. Not to me. God only used me as a vessel to make sure Rivers State is one. And that's why we are proud to have produced the 3 senators. Out of the 13 House of Reps, they have announced 10. We have taken 9. We believe that when election is done in January, we will also emerge victorious. Because PDP, Rivers State has always been with PDP as to the issues of our local elections. When our party abandoned the principle of equity, fairness, and justice, when our party abandoned the provisions of our constitution, which is the highest anti-party anybody can do, they have to pay for it. If you see that your constitution says this is what you should do, and you abandon it, you have committed anti-party more than any other thing. So our own is unity of Nigeria, and that is what will stand. Unity of Nigeria is far above any party's interest. Once more, I thank you, congratulate you, and I know that you prepare. So Rivers State government will continue to support you. I know that my successor, who has been part of this administration, knows that you continue to support you to do your work. Please, 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 do not abandon Rivers State. Do not abandon Rivers State. Those who have done it have suffered it. So you will learn from others. Don't allow it to happen to you. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.